What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. It is the 10th day of September, and here we are at about $3 right now. 8 hours, 54 minutes left in the day. 4 days, 8 hours, 54 minutes left in the week. We are coming upon the halfway point of this week, and after yesterday's what looked to be the setup for a bull trap, we're actually having a pretty positive reaction here. Bitcoin's moving up. We're seeing prices that are above 114K. Right now we're a little bit below 114K, but we did see 114K break today. First time in a little while there. And XRP is being pretty resilient here. That bearish look has gone away. If we can close here or higher by the end of the day, I'd really start to believe that the low is in for XRP. I think that having that kind of false bearish signal and then coming up like this could really be validating to the idea that that's the low. So that's awesome. And then we can make sense out of that too, because where you found support here, it's like a fake out of that low, and that's actually a very positive reaction you had. It wasn't immediate, but still a positive reaction nonetheless. If we're looking at this from an overall low to high here, you're not really stopped in an area that's conventional, but whatever. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to stop at any of these lines. It's not like a requirement. Maybe it's this line that we should be taking, this low here. Let's see, that low to high. And in which case you actually are stopping in an area that makes a lot of sense. The 382 right there, you're just above it. It makes a lot of sense. It is pretty common, with that being said, it is pretty common to find support at the 382, reject at the 236, and then work your way down. So, just keep your mind open and be, I don't want to say accepting, just don't be scared if the price does happen to come down. It's okay if the price comes down. But September, everybody was expecting September to be a bloodbath, right? That gives it a real strong chance for it to be a green month. August was kind of crappy in itself. I mean, we started this month off to a good note. I thought that September would start off on a bad note and then we'd come up by the end of the month pumping, but we're doing it a little bit opposite. I don't expect September to close red. So at this point in time, if we are to see lower lows at all, we need to start moving down rather immediately. If we don't move down now, we're probably not moving down. We probably have found support here, right at prior resistance, right at prior support right there. Had a little fake out. Overall bullish consolidation phase is like a giant bull flag, and we're ready to break out. Time will tell. I'm not completely convinced that we're absolved of going lower just yet. I do want to wait until today closes, but by the time I make this video tomorrow for XRP, it's very possible that we're singing a new tune here, that we might be moving up instead, which is fine. That's totally fine. I think everybody would rather see it move up than move down, but if you were counting on it to move down, don't throw out the game plan just yet. It's very possible that we still move lower. That $2.50 to $2.65 area is very much still on the table. But with this reaction today, things are definitely a little bit tossed at the moment. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, rejecting the overbought zone, bearish divergence on the stochastics, MACD scooping the zero. I mean, those are all good looks right there. Getting overbought, not getting oversold. I don't like that you rejected the overbought zone, but I like that you rejected it and you're still holding right here. I mean, 51 minutes left in this 1 hour time frame. Let's see how it goes. We just started. We very well could come down. But overall, these indicators do look pretty damn good. If this 1 hour closes red, that'll be a point in the favor of the bears, because then you're rejecting the overbought zone. Bearish divergence. That might not be good. Overall, bullish on the stochastics. Overall, pretty bullish on the RSI and pretty bullish on the MACD as well. That might have been confusing because at first I was like rejecting bearish divergence. Then I was like, overall, it's pretty good. We do have the bearish divergence. It is there. I mean, with that, you would expect to go lower, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going lower. This RSI, or the stochastics, even with this bearish divergence, still looks very bullish. The MACD looks very bullish. And the RSI, even with that rejection, it still looks very bullish as well, because you're not even getting oversold, right? I mean, you've rejected the overbought zone before and you still came back up, so we'll see. 4 hour time frame here. RSI looks very bullish as well. Nice dominant uptrend. You did stop here with bearish divergence. That could mean it's the end of the uptrend, but you're still holding this trajectory. It's very possible that you continue to run. Maybe you get one last push up to like $3.10 area and then you come down. That doesn't validate that you found the low, but it definitely helps. Stochastics look bullish, not going to lie, on the 4 hour. And the MACD. MACD's having a little bit of a hard time here, but it looks like it wants to come back up. That's bullish as well. 49 minutes left in this 4 hour time frame. I think he will. I think he will close this green. At which case, yeah, we're calling for higher prices. So let's talk about it. Where would you go? High to low. We're not going to take the fake out low. you'd go at least to $3.16, if not higher. If you get above this high, you guys, I think it's valid that that's the low. We get above if we get above that high there at $3.12, $3.13, I think that's the low. I think we'll know by the end of the day. I really do. This day might validate that the low is in. Invalidate my idea that we're going lower. And if it does, that's okay. If it does, that's okay. Yeah, very possible here that we could move up to this, because I mean the next target area just based off of this would be $3.16. And if you get there, you're taking out that high. I would think we're moving up. I don't know though. You know, we took out this high and then that's when we dropped. And maybe I should be a little bit more patient, right? Don't get your feelings hurt if we hit 316 and then we reject down immediately. Don't get your feelings hurt if that happens. It would just be weird, right? It'd be pretty weird, but it can happen. Weird things happen sometimes, right? As soon as you took out this low, that's whenever you moved up. As soon as you took out this low, that's whenever you moved up. I want to wait and see how this week closes before I get too overzealous, but I am starting to get a little bit of a bullish vibe from the markets, you know. That reversal from yesterday is really what's doing it for XRP here. And if XRP looks bullish, I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I want to wait and see how today closes. I really want to wait and see where we're at on Friday before we get too overzealous. But things are looking good, you guys. Things are definitely looking good right now, I have to admit. Got to call a spade a spade. It depends. We still got a lot of time left in the day, 8 hours, 47 minutes left. It looks good now, but if it comes down and closes lower, if we're rejecting this area, then we're back to square one, going to lower prices, 360, 365, 350, somewhere in that area. Bitcoin's going down to like 106, 104K, somewhere in that area. But if we close here or higher today, you guys, things are going to look very promising to the upside. We still probably need another day of confirmation just to show that this isn't a fake out, this isn't some kind of bull trap, but it's looking good. All in all, the next target areas to consider would be $4, $4.40, inevitably $6 and beyond. Whenever XRP does break out of its multi-cycle, well, I mean, it already has kind of broken out of its multi-cycle consolidation phase, but whenever it breaks out of these high areas that you've been bound to for multiple cycles now, you should likely, I think that you would likely increase to that $13 to $16, maybe even $17 area at a very rapid pace between now and the end of October or even the end of December. I don't have anything else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. I don't believe that the all-time high for XRP this cycle is going to end at that $13 to $17 area. I just think that's the next like major stopping point. And we're gonna move up there in a very, very short amount of time, one way or another. Whether we go down to 255, 265 first, 250, whatever, or we just move up from here, that's the kind of main target for the next area there. I got nothing else. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.